Hey everybody, Jamie Sandmore here with another video for the Maine Morgue. I hope everybody's enjoying these videos. I really enjoy bringing them to you because I love the Halloween series and I love all slashers really. These Halloween videos are just the start of the new relaunch of the Maine Morgue. I'm going to talk about Friday the 13th and Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street, Saw, Scream, all kinds of stuff coming up for you on the Maine Morgue. This video, particularly this week, is going to be about ranking the men that have played Michael Myers in the Halloween franchise. I'm going to rank them from bottom to top with 2 honorable mentions. And first up in the honorable mention category is Tom Morgue, who was cast as Michael in Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. He was fired in mid-production and replaced by George P. Wilbur. The second honorable mention is Tony Moran, who played adult Michael in John Carpenter's original Halloween in the one scene where he was unmasked by Laurie right before the finale. So those are the 2 honorable mentions of the ranking the Michael Myers, the actors that have played Michael Myers. Coming in at dead last on my ranking is Brad Laurie, who played Michael Myers in Halloween Resurrection. Again, I love the concept of this movie. The execution was bad. Brad Laurie wasn't a horrible Michael Myers, but somebody had to come in last, and where that's my least favorite movie, by default, Brad Laurie is my least favorite Michael Myers. The moment in this movie, and for me, Michael died in the movie, was when Michael Myers gets verbally punked out by Busta Rhymes in the middle of the Myers house. And Brad Laurie is a self-professed Michael Myers and Halloween fan. As an actor, I would have been like, no, Michael wouldn't stand for that shit. Michael would have stabbed Freddy to fucking death right there in the hallway. But I understand he couldn't say that, couldn't do that because he's just the actor behind the mask, and the director wanted what the director wanted. I'm sorry, I would not have done that because you can't punk out Michael Myers. It'd be like punking out Jason Voorhees. And Michael would never get punked out like a bitch like that. I'm sorry. That's just, again, the way I feel. And I'm sure many fans feel that way. Number 7 on this list is Christopher Durand, who played Michael Myers in Halloween H2O. And it's not Mr. Durand's fault. For me, it was the ever-changing mask that took me out of this movie and out of believing that Michael could kill a fly, let alone Laurie Strode. Number 6 on this list is Don Shanks, and I personally really enjoyed Donald Shanks' performance. I ranked him here on this spot because of all of the unmasking that they did. And again, I love the fight in this movie between Loomis and Myers. The mask is what took me out of, I don't want to say out of the movie, but the mask is obviously number 6 on my list for a reason. And it's just not, it's not a great looking mask. It's not the worst, obviously, but it's not the best either. So it comes in at number 6 on my list. But again, I did enjoy the fight. But you see that the fight scene, they actually had to cut the nose off the mask and cover it with like paper mache. And if you look carefully, and you've seen the movie as many times as I have, you can see where the paper mache is during that scene, and that was like, wow. Well, that sucks. Number 5 on my list, and I'm sure this will piss off a lot of you keyboard warriors out there, but for me, number 5 is Taylor Maine from Rob Zombie's Halloween and H2. And say what you want about these movies, Taylor Maine is a scary fucking dude. Now you think about this for a second. Taylor Maine is 6'8" on a good day. He's 6'8", tall motherfucker. Now you have Scout Compton, who's 5'3", and you have Daniel Harris, who's 5 foot even. If they got a guy that's 6'8" chasing them, that's gonna scare them more than a 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", 5'10" Michael Myers. And I think Rob Zombie was brilliant in casting Taylor Maine to play Myers in his movies, because it does give you that level of, oh my god, this guy's fucking huge. Imagine the fucking damage he can do. And again, Rob Zombie's Myers was brutal in these movies, and we hadn't seen that since Part 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. A really brutal Myers. So that's why Taylor Maine is number 5 on my list. And here we are, about to crack the top 4, folks. You think I know? You know where I'm going, don't you? You think you know who's going to be next, don't you? Coming in at number 4 is George P. Wilbur, who played Michael Myers in Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, and Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. I thought George P. Wilbur was an amazing Michael. First actor to ever play him twice, which I think that's a huge accomplishment. I understand a lot of fans don't like George P. Wilbur in Part 6 because he is a little husky, but I liked it. It worked for the character, what they were trying to do in that particular movie. Would it have worked in Rob Zombie's Halloween? No. Would it work in Halloween 2018? No. Based on what the movies were about and their premise, it would not have worked. But it works in Part 4 and Part 6, and I think George P. Wilbur was a fantastic Michael Myers. All right, top 3, folks. Number 3 is Dick Warlock, who played played the Shape, Michael Myers, in Halloween 2. And I thought it was, again, amazing actor, amazing stuntman in this movie. Really did the character of the Shape justice and brought something new and different to the character, all while keeping John Carpenter's vision of the Shape pretty much intact. So, Dick Warlock is number 3. Number 2, for my money, the number 2 best Michael Myers of all time is James Jude Courtney, who plays Michael Myers, the Shape, in Halloween 2018. And I mean, come on, he learned from the master. He learned from the OG Myers, Nick Castle, who also plays Michael Myers in a few select scenes in Halloween 2018, and of course is the original Michael Myers. Which, of course, leads me to number 1. Of course, Nick Castle, the original Michael Myers, the original Shape. Together, they created a modern Myers, a more brutal Myers, a great Michael Myers. And you can really see Nick Castle's portrayal through James Jude Courtney in Halloween 2018. Nick Castle, of course, is the OG, like I said, number 1 on my list for a number of reasons. The head tilt, the way he moved, the way he glided across the screen, and just the way he conducted himself, the way he carried himself as the Shape. A perfect example, when he's walking across the street chasing Laurie to the Wallace house, the Doyle house, excuse me, at the end of the original Halloween, and she's stumbling, bumbling, rumbling towards the door, and he's just gliding along, and he almost catches up to her. That was brilliant direction and brilliant acting on Nick Castle's part. Brilliant direction on John Carpenter's part. Brilliant acting on Nick Castle's part. I really enjoyed his portrayal, and that is why Nick Castle is number 1 on my top 10 Michael Myers actors list. My name is James Santamore. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy all of my videos. Feel free to comment below. I will answer as many as I can. Emails, Twitter, Instagram. I love talking to you guys. I'm a huge horror fan. Of course, everybody knows Halloween is my favorite movie. Take care, everybody, and I will catch you guys next time.